Dear students, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? I hope best for you. So students, I Mukesh Kumar welcomes you to online Mukesh Online Academy, and we are doing the chapter 1 rational numbers of the ICSE board of the class 8 from the ML Agarwal book. Very good book. Okay. So I hope you must be doing it rigorously and religiously. Okay, so we have done till now in the last 3 videos about the introduction of the rational numbers. Okay, then we did the addition and their properties, and then we covered different examples which were related to those properties. Okay, I hope you would have seen those videos. If you have still not seen, then first watch them. I have given their links into the description, because to understand the exercise you will need to understand those also. Okay, so I hope you will see them, you will enjoy them. Okay, so one tip that I usually give into my every video: have you taken out your notebook and pens? If you have not, then pause it and take out your notebooks and pens and practice it along with the video. You know, in maths it is nothing, it is just a practice. Practice. More you practice, more you get. Less you practice, less you get. If you want to become excellent in maths, you have to practice every question 2-3 times. You will become best, I guarantee you. Okay, so I hope you want to become the best in maths. That's what our motto is. Okay, so just take out your notebooks and pens and start practicing along with me. Okay, so today we will cover about the exercise 1.1. The different questions of the exercise 1.1. So okay, I hope you will enjoy it. So let's start. So dear students, now we will do the exercise 1.1. In last videos we had discussed about the different examples in which we had taken different properties. Okay, so now we will do the exercise 1.1. So we will start from the question 1. Okay, see, we have the first question. We have to add the following: 4 upon 7 and 5 minus 5 upon 7. See, this is the same question that we had done in the example 1 that we had discussed in the video 2. Okay, so the first we are going to do 4 upon 7 plus 5 upon 7. This is minus 5 upon 7. Okay, here we have the same denominator, so there is no need to change the LCM. Okay, or no need for the LCM. So we will just write straight away 7, 4 plus minus 5. So here we will do the rough work. Okay, so minus 5 we will write up and 4 we will write down. Plus, both have the different sign, so it will become 5 minus 4 is 1, so it is minus 1. So the answer is minus 1 is the answer. Okay, so this is the answer. Now the second one, here also we have the same denominator. So since denominator in the minus sign is written in the denominator, so we will write it as a minus 7 upon 13. Plus same here we will write it as a minus 4 upon 13. Both have the same denominator, so their LCM will be 13 itself. Okay, so we will write minus 7 here plus minus 4 here, and we will do solve it minus 7 and minus 4. Since both have the same sign, so they will be added, but the sign will be the negative. So we will get the answer minus 11 upon 13. So this is the answer. Okay, clear? Now we will take the question number 2. Okay, now we have to simplify. Simplify means again we have to do the simple addition as we have done into the first question, but only difference is here it is given into the mixed fraction and the denominators are not same. Okay, so first let's write the question. The first part is minus 4 upon 9 plus 2 12 upon 13. So first we need to convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction, and you have learned about the improper fractions and proper fractions into the class 6. So first we will convert the mixed fraction into, so how do we do it? 2 into 13 plus 12 upon 13. So this is how we will multiply 2 and 13 and we will add this to the 12. So this is how we will get the improper fraction. So 13 into 2 is, so we will do the rough work here. Okay, so 13 into 2 is 2 3 are 6, 2 1 are 2 and plus 12. So we got the 38. So minus 4 upon 9 plus 38 upon 13. Now we will take the LCM of 9 and 13. Since 13 is a prime number and 9 do not have, also 9 and 13 do not have any common number. So that means their LCM will be 9 into 13. So 9 3 are 27, 9 1 are 9 or 2 11. So 117 is the LCM. That means we can multiply 9 with the 13 and 13 with the 9 and same with the up. Okay. That means minus 4 into 13 upon 9 into 13. Same 38 into 9 upon 13 into 9. Okay. Now multiply 13 and 4. So 4 3 are 12, 4 1 are 5 5. Since it is minus sign, so we will put minus here. So minus 52 upon 117 plus, then now multiply 38 and 9. 9 8 are 72, 7 carry, 9 3 are 27 or 7, 34. Okay. Yeah, 342 upon 117. Okay. Now we have made the common denominator 117. So minus 52 we will write here and plus 342 we will write here. So again rough work, 342 and minus 52. This is plus. So 2 minus 2 0. 14 minus 5 9 and 290. So we got the answer 290 upon 117. Now we have to convert this into the improper fraction. Okay. So how to convert this into the improper fraction? Divide 117 and 290. Okay. So if we multiply 117 with 2, then it will 2 7 are 14, 2 1 are 2, 3, 2 1 are 2. So we can do it with the 2. 234, subtract it, 6 and 8 minus 3, 5. So we cannot do it further. Okay. So the answer will be 256 upon 117 is the answer. So this is the answer. Okay. Now let's do the second part. The second part is 11 upon minus 7. Here also we have the mixed fraction and the denominators are not same. Okay. Let's write it. 11 upon minus 7. Then we can write minus 11 upon 7 plus 8 2 upon 3. Okay. So first we will convert this into the mixed fraction. Okay. Into the improper fraction. So 3 into 8 plus 2. We will multiply 3 and 8 and add with the 2 upon 3. Okay. So this become minus 11 upon 7 plus 8 3 are 24. 24 plus 2 26 upon 3. Now 7 and 3 are the prime numbers. So they do not have any common factors. So the LCM of 7 and 3 is 21. So that means we multiply 11 with the 3 and 7 also with the 3. We multiply 26 with the 7 and 3 also with the 7. So we get minus 33 upon 21 and multiply 26 and 7. 7 6 are 42, 4 7 2 are 14 or 4 18. So we get 182 upon 21. Okay. Now 21 is the LCM. So minus 33 and plus 182. Now solve them. So 182 we will write up. Minus 33 we will write down. Both have the different sign. This sign is plus. This is minus. So 12 minus 3 is 9. 7 minus 3 is 4. 1. So we got the 141 upon 21 because this is the plus number. So we will write here the plus sign. Okay. Now we will convert this into the improper fraction. So just divide them. 21 and 149. So 7 1 are 7, 7 2 are 14, 147 2. So we got the answer 7 2 upon 21 is the. Okay. So this is about the second question. I hope you would have understood that. If not, you can write me the query. You can send me the query, then I will solve it again. Okay. Now the third question. Okay. So this is the third question where we need to verify the commutative property of addition. It means that we have to do into the different ways. Okay. That we have studied into the example also. For the verification, we have to do every question into the two different ways. Okay. So let's take the first question. Minus 4 upon 3 and 3 upon 7. Okay. So now What does the commutative properties means? The commutative property means the minus 4 upon 3 plus 3 upon 7 should be equal to 3 upon 7 plus minus 4 upon 3. Okay. So now first we will do for the left hand side. So minus 4 upon 3 plus 3 upon 7. Okay. Now, so see, we have the 3 and 7. So their LCM will be 21 because both are the prime numbers. Okay. So the LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. So that means minus 4 into 7 upon 3 into 7 plus 3 into 3 upon 7 into 3. So it became minus 28 upon 21 and it became 9 upon 21. Okay. So now the denominator is same. So we have the 21 here, minus 28 plus 9. So let's do in the rough. So minus 28 and plus 9. So this will be 19 after subtraction and the sign we will put minus. So this is the minus 19 upon 21 is the answer. Okay. Now let's do the right hand side. So the right hand side is 3 upon 7 plus minus 4 upon 3. So again the LCM will be what? 21. So that means 3 into 3 upon 7 into 3 plus minus 4 into 7 upon 3 into 7. So this became 9 upon 21 plus minus 28 upon 21. Okay. So this LCM is 21. 9 plus minus 28. We can solve the same way. So we also get the answer the same, minus 9 upon 21. So this is verified. This is, we are getting the left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this is verified. Okay, I hope you would have understood this question. Clear? Now let's do the second part. So what is the second part? Minus 2 upon minus 5 and 1 upon 3. Here we have to verify the commutative property. Okay. So according to commutative property. Okay. So what do we have in the commutative property? We have minus 2 upon 5 plus 1 upon 3 should be equals to 1 upon 3 plus minus 2 upon minus 5. Okay. So that means the left hand side will be, since both numbers are minus, so we will write them 2 upon 5 plus 1 upon 3. Now we will take the LCM of 5 and 3 is 15 because both are the prime numbers. So that means 2 into 3 upon 5 into 3 because then it will become 15, and 1 into 5 upon 3 into 5. So this will be 6 upon 15 plus 5 upon 15. So now common denominator is 15. So 6 plus 5, that means 11 upon 15 is the left hand side given. Okay. Now do the right hand side. So on the right hand side we have 1 upon 3 plus minus 2 upon minus 5. See, minus 2 upon minus 5 will become 2 upon 5. Okay. So now again the LCM will be 15. So 1 into 5 upon 3 into 55 plus 2 into 3 upon 5 into 3. So we have the 5 upon 15 plus 6 upon 15. Okay. So now the common denominator is 15. So 5 plus 6. And again 5 plus 6 is 11. So 11 upon 15. What does it mean? That left hand side is equals to right hand side. So this property is verified. Okay. Now let's do the third part again with the commutative property. So what does the commutative property says? That according to commutativity or commutative property, commutative and property, what does it say? That 9 upon 11 plus 2 upon 13 is equals to 2 upon 13 plus 9 upon 11. Whatever we add it basically. So we take the LCM of 11 and 13. Since both are the prime numbers, so their LCM will be 11 into 13, which is 143. Okay. So first let's take the left hand side. So we have the 9 upon 11 plus 2 upon 13. Okay. So 9 into 13 upon 11 into 13 plus 2 into 11 upon 13 into 11, because both this will be multiplied with 11, this will be multiplied with the 13. So 13 into 9 is 117. Okay, 117 upon 143 plus 2 into 11 is 22 upon 143. So the common denominator is 143. So 117 plus 22. Now let's add 117 and 22. So 9, 3 and 1. So we got the 139 upon 143. Okay. Now let's solve the right hand side. The right hand side is 2 upon 13 plus 9 upon 11. So again the LCM will be the 143. So that means 2 upon 13 is multiplied with the 11. Okay. And 9 and 11 multiplied with the 13. So this became 22 upon 143 and this became 117 upon 143. So that means the common LCM is 143. So this is 22 plus 117. Again we add this way. So this became 139 upon 143. It means that left hand side is equals to right hand side. So this property is also very fine. Okay. So this is about the question number 3. Now let's go for the question number 4. See, in the question number 4, we need to find the additive inverse of 2 upon minus 3 and minus 7 upon minus 12. We have done the same type of example. That was the example number 5, where we find the additive inverse. So we already know that the additive inverse, okay, of a number is negative of a number. Negative of a number. That means if we want to find the additive inverse, we change the sign. Okay, we reverse the sign. So the additive inverse of 2 upon minus 3 will be 2 upon 3. How? We will put the minus sign. Then this minus 2 upon minus 3 means minus 2 upon 3. So minus minus plus, this answer became 2 upon 3. Same way, additive inverse of minus 7 upon minus 12. Minus 7, see both are the minus signs, so that means, or we can say write it as a 7 upon 12, which will be equal to minus 7 upon 12. How? Then minus 7 upon 12, so we get the answer minus 7 by 12. Okay. Now let's do the 5th question. This question is same as the example 6 that we have done in the last. Okay. So here we will use the both commutative property and the associative property of addition. So let's write the question 4 upon 5. Okay. So what will we do? We will group them. So both 5 and 5 have the same common denominator. So we will write 4 upon 5 plus minus 7 upon 5 into one bracket. Then plus 7 and 7 are also the same. So we will write 11 upon 7 plus minus 2 upon 7 into the another. Okay. So now they have the same denominator. So no need to change the denominator. 5, 4 plus minus 7. And here we will write the 7, 11 plus minus 2. So now 4 minus 7 means minus 7 and 4. Minus 7 and 4 is 3. So put the minus sign. So it became minus 3 upon 5 plus 11 minus 2. That means 11 and minus 2. So 9. Okay. We will write the positive sign. So 9 upon 7. Okay. Now 5 and 7 are the prime numbers. So their LCM will be 5 into 7. 35. Okay. So minus 3. So 5 will be multiplied with the 7. Both numbers same. 9 and 7 will be multiplied with the 5. Okay, to make it 35, because 35 is the LCM. Okay. So this is 7 into 3 is 21 minus 9 into 5 is 45. So we will write the common denominator 35. So minus 21 plus 45. So 45 and minus 21 is 5 minus 1 4, 4 minus 2 is 2. So we will write the 24. So answer is 24 upon 35 is the answer. Clear? Now let's do the second part. See, here the denominators were same, but here the denominators are not same, but they are at least the multiple. See, 7 and 21 are multiple. Same 9 and 3 are also multiple. So we will write 3 upon 7 plus minus 5 upon 21 into one bracket plus 4 upon 9 and 2 upon 3 into another bracket. Okay. So here the LCM of 7 and 21 will be 21 because 7 3 are 21. 21 is the multiple of 7. Okay. So to make it 21, we multiplied by 3, 7 into 3. So it became 21 and minus 5 upon 21. Clear? Now here 3 3 are 9. So that means the LCM will be 9 because 9 is a multiple of 3. 4 upon 9 plus 2 into 3 upon 3 into 3. Okay. So this became 9 upon 21 plus minus 5 upon 21. Okay. This became 4 upon 9 plus 6 upon 9. So common LCM is 21. So 9 plus minus 5 and we have common LCM is 9, 4 plus 6. So that means we got the 9 plus minus 5, 9 minus 5 is 4. So we got the 4 upon 21 plus 4 plus 6, 10 upon 9. Now we get the LCM of 9 and 21. LCM of 21 and 9 is 3 into 3 into 7. So that means 63. So to make it 63, so we have the 7 into 3, 21. So 3 into 21 is 63. So we can multiply 4 with the 3 and 21 will also 3 plus 3 3 the 9 into 7. 9 into 7 is 63. So that means 10 into 7 upon 9 into 7. Okay. So that means we got the 12 upon 63 plus 70 upon 63. So that means 63. So 12 plus 70. So we got the 12 plus 70 is 82 upon 63. So we divide them 63 and 82. So 163. We got the 19. So we got the answer 119 by 63 is the answer that we have got by using the both the property. Okay. So students, I hope you would have understood this question. See, we got the answer 119 upon 63. See, we have the question that see values of A is given, B is given, C is given, and we have to verify that A plus B equal to A plus B plus C. Okay. So now, first let's take the left hand side. So what is the left hand side? A plus B plus C. Okay. So what is the value of A? Minus 11 upon 27 plus B is 4 upon 9 plus minus 5 upon 18. Okay, so we first take the LCM of 9 and 18 and the LCM of 9 and 18 will be 18 because 9 to the 18. 18 is the multiple of 9. So we can multiply with 4 and 9 with the 2. So 4 into 2 upon 9 into 2 and plus minus 5 upon 18. Okay. Now 11 upon 27 plus this became 8 upon 18 and this became minus 5 upon 18. Okay. So now we will take the common denominator 27, 18, 8 plus minus 5 and 8 minus 5 will be 3. So this became 3 upon 18. So minus 11 upon 27 plus 3 upon 18. Now we need to find the LCM of 27 and 18. Okay, LCM of 27 and 18 will be 3 times 27, 3 6 are 18, 3 3 are 9, 3 2 are 6. So 3 1 are 3, 2, 2, 1 comma 1. So LCM is 3 into 3 into 3 into 2. So 3 3 are 9, 9 3 are 27, 54 is the LCM. So what should we multiply with the 27? See, 3 3 are 9, 3 are 27. So 27 into 2 is 54. And for 18, 3 3 the 9 into 2. That means 3 into 18 is also 54. So that means we need to multiply 11 with 2 and 27 also with 2 and 3 with 3 and 18 with 3. Okay, so minus 22 upon 54 plus 9 upon 54. So now common LCM we have got 54. So minus 22 plus 9. So minus 22 plus 9 it became minus 13 because we will take this sign. So the answer became minus 13 upon 54. Okay. Now let's do the second way. Means the right hand side we should take. Okay. So the right hand side is a plus b plus c. So first we will add a plus b. So value of a plus b is minus 11 upon 27 plus b is 4 upon 9 plus c is minus 5 upon 18. Okay. So now the LCM of 27 and 9 will be 27 because 9 3 is 27. So the 27 is the multiple of 9. That means minus 11 upon 27 because 27 is the LCM plus 4 into 3 upon 9 into 3 plus minus 5 upon 18. Okay. So minus 11 upon 27 plus 12 upon 27 in one bracket and plus minus 5 upon 18. Now common denominator is 27. So minus 11 and plus 12 and plus minus 5 upon 18. Now this is 12 and minus 11 will be 1. So that means 1 upon 27 plus minus 5 upon 18. Now again we have got the 27 and 18 same like this. So their LCM will be 54 same as we had done in this. So 1 into 2 upon 27 into 2 plus minus 5 into 3 upon 18 into 3. Okay. Now so this became 2 upon 54 and this became minus 15 upon 54. So now we have the same as common denominator 54. So 2 plus minus 15. Okay, and minus 15 and 2 will be minus 13 because we will take this sign because we will subtract them. So we got the answer minus 13 upon 54. So what we are getting the same answer in both left hand side and right hand side. So that means we can write the verification that left hand side is equals to right hand side. It means that a plus b plus c equals to a plus b plus c. See which property are we proving here? The associative property we are proving here. Okay. So students, today we have covered about the questions related to the different properties. Okay. In exercise 1.1 we had done the same way that we had in the example. Okay. I hope you would have understood it. If you have any doubt, any query, write to me. Okay. So in the next video we will discuss about the subtraction of rational numbers and their properties. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Write your comments about the video into the comment box. If you have any query, any doubt about the topic, then you can write into the comment box. You can write to me on WhatsApp or in the mail which I have given in the description. Okay. So practice, 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 practice. Very necessary to improve into the maths. Okay. So if you want to have the live online classes, then you can also write to me on the WhatsApp or on the mail. So thank you so much for watching.